Yo, what's up, guys? This is the L7C bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Nexus duel. We already found an opponent. Let's just hop right into it. You know how it is around here. We play our unorthodox ways, but we're very strategic and we have a very interesting mindset when it comes to this game. I'm looking at my hand and I'm like, okay. Got an Eternal Soul, got a Dark Renewal, got a Magician Rod, Blue Eyes, and Regeki. Activate Rod's effect, get the circle. Activate the circle. Get a Dark Magician card. It's going real well. Secret of Dark Magic. And then we see the Dark Magician Girl and the White Stone, the Ancients for the White Stone. Then we set Eternal Soul, set Dark Renewal, set Keeper of Dark Magic. And here we go. As soon as he summons, I can tribute his monster in mine to get a spellcaster. I see that Photon Orbital. I'm like, oh, he's playing Galaxies. I actually really do love the Galaxy deck. I actually have one, and I actually play it on here too. It's probably one of my top decks. So I know what this deck's all about. Rank 8, high attack, can pump a lot of negates on the board when everything's right, and can OTK you with one shot if they're running a number 100 Numeron. So I'm just waiting to see to the very end of his combo before I actually spring the Dark Renewal on him. He doesn't know I have it, and most people play Dark Magicians or any spellcaster deck and don't even run the Dark Renewal because I feel like it's too slow because it's a trap card, but I think it's a great card, especially when you have a first turn rod in the setup I have. So then I'm waiting here. I'm like, alright, where's Galaxy? I know you want to summon him. Where is he? Come on. And then he quits. I'm just like, oh, alright. Come on, man. I was waiting to see those big Galaxy eyes. We just hop right back into another one because we can't end the video on a 30-second quitting. So we're just like, all right. The guy had names the King of the Duel, so I'm like, oh, I'm expecting something real crazy. You can't have a name the King of the Duel and be crappy. That's just not how it works. I get to go first. I'm looking at the hand. I'm like, well, this is the first turn Dragoon pretty easily. So I go Keeper, do his effect, discard the fake Dark Magician, just simply get a polymerization. I'm not going to waste any time on that. Activate. I didn't get a Dark Magician card, but I am going to stack Imperm top, play Poly, summon Dragoon. Boom. What would have been better here, though, is if I would have discarded Dark Magician for the poly play, because I would have been able to bring it back and fuse it anyway. I just would have had one extra monster on the field. He plays Heat Wave, which a lot of people don't play either. At the start of your main phase, neither player can normal special summon effect monsters. It's a very good stall card. Doesn't affect me right now. So then he sets, plays Pot of Duality. I'm like, yep, keep going. I see the Mystic Mind. I'm like, alright. He plays the Mystic Mind. This is where I actually do blow it up. Had to get rid of my Storming Mirror Force, but then I gained that extra 1,000 attack. I didn't want to deal with Mystic Mind. Then he says Diagonic Diagram. I'm like, okay. He sets a card. And I believe he ends after this. Nope, he sends that card to the grave. And I'm just casually waiting. Gets a trap card that I've actually never seen before, so I was a little curious on what that thing does. Draw the Rainbow Life. So I do his effect, Dragoon's effect, to blow up a card, because Dragoon can blow up face downs and face ups. I'm looking at the Trap the King's Return. I'm reading it over just to make sure. I was like, okay, True Gang, True Draco, anything that's bothering me right now. I'm like, nope. I'm just going to go ahead and activate it, man. I still get to blow up his card. It was Morphing Jar. Half of me is thinking maybe I should have let Morphing Jar happen. I would have had 5 cards in hand. Then I attack him for 4k. Activates lose 1 turn, which is another good stall card that not too many people use or have heard of. When a monster is face up on the field, when you control no special summon monsters, negates the effects for like a turn. You're basically losing a turn, which is a very good card. I knew people who used to play that back in the day, but it was too late because I already had Dragoon out there. So he did take that 4k. Activates True Draco's Heritage. I'm reading it over because I'm like, I feel like that's important. So we're going to discard, negate, blow up that, gain an extra 1,000. You have no cards in your hand. You have all these cards activated on the field. I'm thinking this is it. But then he activates the trap. I'm like, oh, no, they're bringing something back from the grave. Okay. And I'm like, I've already used my negate. If he summons something with more than 5,000 attack, or he summons something with non-targeting removal, I'm going to lose this game. I'm already processing. I was like, he's going to get something that can do that. Even though he may not, but it's just the way I play. I think of the worst case scenarios and how I can combat them. So now he went from 0 cards, he got to draw 2 cards, he set a card. So his card economy went from basically almost having nothing to now setting 2 cards face down. And I think he ends his turn here. I'm pretty sure. Yep, ends turn. I drew it in perm. I'm like, I'm not even going to mess around. I'm just going to attack. And then that's the game. Thank you guys for watching.